Uh, we are super late with this review. You know, this movie came out a week ago, and we are a week late putting this review out. You know what that means? That means nobody's going to give a shit. I don't even know how many people are going to watch this, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, if you put out a video like after a few days or a week after the movie comes out, nobody gives a shit unless you're like one of the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big dog. I'm a small dog. I'm a big dude, but a small dog. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's Aquaman. Cat. That ain't cat. That's true. Aquaman 2: The Lost Kingdom was a very good time. I had a great time with this. I heard some whispers like, oh, it was trash. It was... Look, I understand there's people out there that don't like Aquaman. They ain't like the first Aquaman. I dug the first Aquaman. I thought it was a great time. You know what I mean? And I guess, too, lately I've been watching these, because I'm trying to catch up on my 2023 movies to do my best and worst list, which I'm probably not going to have for like another week. And I've been watching some very slow, somber, dialogue-heavy movies that's been putting me to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Snoring. And, you know what I'm saying? And thank God for this one. This one was such a good time. I was up the whole way. You know, I mean, yeah, sometimes we do need those cinematic experiences, but sometimes you just want a good popcorn film where you just, you know, fuck a great story and all that stuff. Because look, Aquaman's not known for the stories, man. I go to Aquaman to see a visual feast, a special effects heavy extravaganza, good action, Jason Momoa being Jason Momoa, but not too Jason Momoa. Sometimes he could be too Jason Momoa, and it kind of fucks it up, kind of like he did with Fast X this year. But I really dug Aquaman 2. I thought bittersweet send off to the DCEU, because it's over with now. So now the DC thing starts all over again. So Aquaman is the last of the DC movies. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah. So Flash and Aquaman are the two last films for the DCEU for a while. And then they're going to come with Superman Legacy in about 2 years. So, son, what did you think about Aquaman 2: The Lost Kingdom? What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
What'd you think of the movie, son? You getting a little mini afro there, man. Let me borrow some of that hair. What'd you think of the movie?
Good.
Besides you hollering, this boy, hold up. It was funny is, I guess, you know, because some parts are loud, right? So not knowing when it's going to go back quiet again. So when the loud parts happen, he's like, I'm like, what? And then it gets quiet. Oh, so that means so Aquaman killed his dad and took the girlfriend. So that was his girlfriend first. I'm like, dude, shh. I'm like, bring it down a notch. Get your inside voice back, man. Just loud.
Voice wasn't that.
Yeah, just sitting there just hollering through the whole movie.
You was hollering.
Really? So that's all I gotta say. There's nothing. I mean, and I forgot. Let me see. We mentioned Amber Heard. Amber Heard really fell out of place in this movie because of what happened. People now call her Amber Turd. People hate her. She's still a person though, and she was in the movie. I didn't think she was gonna be in it that much. Actually, I thought she was gonna get a lot less screen time, and she did kind of show up sporadically. I don't know. It just felt like she didn't belong in the movie. Even the chemistry between her and Jason Momoa wasn't there. I don't even think they had a scene together, really.
What?
Mirror and Aquaman, like, you saw them together, but they never interacted. They didn't have none of what they had in the first movie. I don't know if the director consciously, said, well, we can't really have you much in the scene here. Or maybe, I don't know, Jason Momoa probably didn't want to work with her. I don't know. But she just seemed out of place. Even with the baby. He was with the baby most of the time, and she was just like in the background. Every now and then she would show up, do her mirror thing with the water. Every now and then she'll pick up the baby and shit. Even when the baby got taken, you didn't feel that when she was like, no, Junior. Like, bitch, you was barely even with the baby. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cursing. Stop cursing around your son. Shut up. Like you don't curse in front of your kids. Shit.
They probably don't.
Whatever, man. Yeah, so, yeah, that kind of felt out of place. The whole thing with Arthur Curry and his brother Orm, I thought was a nice touch. You know, the whole brother thing where they hated each other, and you knew eventually they was gonna like each other. It became like a buddy cop kind of thing. You know what I mean? And Black Manta was possessed through the whole movie.
Yeah, the whole movie.
Yeah, he was possessed.
I kind of laughed when he threw that uppercut at Black Manta.
Yeah. Oh no, I tell you, when they had that trident fight, when they was going at it with the tridents, I thought that shit was ill. So I I haven't watched any reviews. I'm pretty sure people shit on this movie, but look, I dug it. Is it a masterpiece? Absolutely not. Is it one of the best comic book movies I've ever seen? No. It's up there with the first Aquaman. I can't say that it's better or it's worse. I like them both. And this is probably one of the first times that DC has kicked Marvel's ass. I think last year they kicked their ass too with the Batman. But this year he came with the Flash and Aquaman. Better than the Marvels and Ant-Man. I'll tell you that. I don't care what you, and this is from a Marvel fan. I'm not a DC fanatic and, you know, a Marvel hater. I'm just calling a spade. DC kicked Marvel's ass. And that's it, and that's all. So anything else you want to add about Aquaman?
A+.
Oh, you give it an A+. You really dug. Well, you ain't have a lot to say about it. Tomorrow, A+. Why you give it an A+?
I gotta give it a B+.
No, boy.
I don't know, A or B. I don't know.
I give it an A. Oh, and Shazam too. You know, it's funny. I did like Shazam, but Shazam is one of those like forgotten movies, man. Like it came, it went, and I enjoyed it, but I kind of forgot about it already. But I did enjoy it at the time. Maybe because I watched it in Dolby. I don't know. But I did like Shazam. So yeah, DC 3, Marvel 0 this year. That's it and that's all.
Wait, 3 is 0.
Shazam. What else came out? Shazam, Flash, and Aquaman 2. And Marvel and Marvel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This year, Marvel had the Marvels.
I said next year.
Anyways, Merry New Year, Happy Christmas, and all that. There, I might have my top 10 worst and best in a few days. If not, I'll see y'all next year. All right.
Next year, yeah.
We out.
Yeah, we out.